Allison, the socially distant bartender, coming at you from the Heart Dagger Saloon in Oakland, California. Today my guest is Levi.
Hi, I'm Levi.
Spirit of choice today is Hendrick's Gin, and we also have Opera Prima Sparkling White Wine. Today I am going to make a cocktail called the Midsummer Spritz. All you need is a glass and 1.5 ounces of Hendrick's Gin, a 1/4 ounce of elderflower liqueur, a squeeze of lemon, and some ice. We want to stir that up. And top with soda water. Garnish with a lemon. And there we have the Midsummer Spritz. Levi, what are you making for us today?
I'm going to make a drink called the French 75, which is supposedly a drink from all the way in World War I, when all they had was gin from England, champagne from France, and lemon from trees. So it's also going to use 1.5 ounces of Hendrick's Gin. It's going to use 0.75 ounces of fresh lemon juice, and equal amount, 0.75 ounces of simple syrup. Let it into your shaker.
That's a good shake.
Thanks. I used to be a real bartender. Strain into a cocktail glass, and then top with just a little bit of champagne. French 75.
Excellent. Thank you, Levi. Are you ready to answer some socially awkward questions with me?
Absolutely.
All right, I'll see you on the other side of the bar. Hey everybody, it's Allison, the socially distant bartender, back with my friend Levi here at the Heart Dagger Saloon in Oakland, California. We are still a respectable 6 feet apart, and we are here to answer some socially awkward questions of one another. I have Levi's French 75 here, made with Hendrick's Gin. And you have the Midsummer Spritz.
I have the Midsummer Spritz, also made with Hendrick's Gin and elderflower liqueur.
Would you like to virtually cheers?
Cheers.
Cheers. If you were wrongfully put into an insane asylum, how would you convince them that you're actually sane and not just pretending to be sane?
I don't know. I don't know if this applies to me properly, because I've come damn close to being 5150 in real life before.
Because if you were in an insane asylum, there's probably
a legitimate reason.
Right.
I mean, it's probably more just a personal meltdown rather than like, you know.
Yeah,
like
but what would you say to convince people that you're not insane?
I'm ready to be released of my own recognizance. So I probably put myself in there. It's the more likely scenario. I probably just have, they're probably sick of me in the first place.
Right. That's probably true.
It's just me wanting like room and board and for someone to listen to all my issues.
I feel like I would ask for them to just go through their series of clinical testing with me, and because I think I would pass all of the testing that they had.
What if they did the one that tests if you're a psychopath?
I would still pass it though, because I'm not a psychopath.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're going on.
I get it now.
All right, would you like to answer or ask a question?
I would like to do both.
Okay.
What inanimate object do you wish you could eliminate from existence?
Oh my God. Okay, the first thing that comes to mind are earbuds. Because as a bartender, when somebody walks up to the bar and you can't see anything in their hand or any kind of cord or anything like that, and they are talking and looking at you, and you start responding to them as if they're speaking to you directly, but they're actually speaking to whomever is on the phone or whatever, it is highly confusing, and I wish those things could be eliminated for sure.
I feel like earbuds are animate because they talk to you.
Wrong.
Swiffers. Just get a real mop. I feel like I don't see the
Really?
appeal. They're incredibly wasteful. There's tons of single-use plastic, and they're completely just. I
It's
find
not
them
plastic.
unnecessary.
It's like some kind of foam.
Oh, there's
or
hella
something.
plastic in there. The grippy part that they exist at my house, where I'm quarantined. My roommates keep going to Costco and buying these like 100 packs, and they've got rubber on them, they've got plastic on them, and I just have a regular spongy mop that you just put water on and soap and you mop the floor. And the Swiffer doesn't even accomplish an entire room before you have to like throw it out and get another replaceable little Swiffer thing.
Yeah.
It's just excess packaging. If I can choose excess packaging in general as a thing to get rid of, that's what I would get rid of.
There you go.
Single fucking use plastic.
I agree with that. Yeah, I'm on board. What movie would be greatly improved if it was made into a musical?
Bloodsport.
Okay.
Bloodsport, and then because in the Kumite, like each country has its like martial art represented, and so you could have all of these different genres of song and music as people fight to the death in a Kumite.
Okay.
And Bloodsport, while not a stinker of a movie, is objectively a bad movie.
Yeah, agreed. I am thinking, and the first thing that came to mind was Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Have you seen that?
That movie is fucking awesome. Fuck you.
I have seen it, and I have to side with Smokey. But it doesn't mean it can be improved by a few original musical numbers.
Or singing and dancing, I feel like that would be really fun and really uplifting.
If you were a vegetable, what vegetable would you be?
I feel like I'd want to be something that was really strong and resilient, like a potato. Like you can use potatoes for anything, and they can grow almost anywhere, and they don't need too much attention, and you just kind of let them be, and they just kind of do their thing.
A root vegetable.
A root vegetable, but a potato. If you could be any vegetable, what would you be and why?
Terry Schiavo. Although if I have to actually answer the question, thank you. Yay, I got a real laugh.
Just a round of applause.
Right? If I have to actually answer the question, an herb, but like a herb that would be used a lot. I'm not referencing marijuana. I was thinking parsley.
But that's a garnish.
This is so universal. It's a vegetable.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a lettuce.
What
Herbs
do
are
you use
lettuces.
it besides a garnish?
Parsley? Tabbouleh. And it's a very underappreciated. You know why I want to be parsley? Because it's a fucking underdog. Parsley's delicious, and people give it a bad rap.
So you want to be the underdog?
Yeah, but because like actually curly parsley when used properly in like Middle Eastern cooking is fucking delicious. It's just white people think of flat leaf parsley like next to their lamb stew or whatever people eat in cold ass Nordic places.
Right.
It's curly parsley gets a bad rap. I want to be parsley just because I feel like it needs more muscle.
Okay, so potato, parsley.
That was the whitest answer to that question. Potato and parsley. The comedy duo coming to a town near you.
All right, one more for me. Oh, what's your favorite comedy movie?
The Jerk by Steve Martin.
Yes.
Possibly one of the most perfect comedies ever made. Steve Martin's first directorial debut. It's just flawlessly hilarious from start to finish, and it was made in the 70s, and every joke still lands so fucking
All right,
perfect.
let's do our favorite line from The Jerk on 3. And we're each doing separate lines, I'm sure. 1, 2, 3.
You think I'm gonna stay this color? We don't have defective cans, we have a defective person over here.
All I need is this lamp and this thermos, and
I
I'm
don't
fine.
need one other thing.
All right, mine, I mean, I'm kind of torn between two early 80s comedies that are ingrained in my stratosphere as part of my life. One is Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Ooh, very good.
So good. I love everything about that
for
movie.
a comedy, though.
It is. It's a little bit of like a dark comedy. I don't know what you would. I don't know if it is a comedy though. I mean, there's jokes in there. And then I love Revenge of the Nerds. the original Revenge of the Nerds.
There's a non-original Revenge of the Nerds?
Well, not any of the sequels. I don't care about the sequels.
I forgot to drink.
You gotta remember to drink.
Gotta remember to drink. I feel like a lot of your favorite movies end up having really questionable consensual scenes at the end of them. You also put on Showgirls a lot.
I do put on Showgirls.
I feel like every time you put it on, you forget about that scene. And then suddenly it's on in the bar.
I'm not laughing about it.
Yeah. But you want the ability to hear the thoughts of people near you,
No.
even if you couldn't turn the ability off.
No.
So yeah.
No. That sounds like the worst fucking ability ever. I do not want to hear what people are thinking at any time. I think like social media, I already receive what people are thinking at all hours of the day, and mostly from people that I don't want to know what they're thinking. And I cannot imagine, especially as a bartender, having like 100 people in a room and hearing their thoughts. That sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah. Or a bad Mel Gibson movie.
Right. I think that's already was one. What Women Want.
You got the joke. As someone who for sure suffers from social anxiety and like worries too much about what other people think and already puts like thoughts into other people's brains that they're not saying. Like I'm sure that person is thinking this. It would be an absolute nightmare if I could actually see these things.
Yeah. It's like total no.
Well, 100% no. And it would like. It would remove the mystery from life. Of all the superpowers, that's gotta be the shittiest.
What about Aquaman? He can talk to fish.
You can talk to him. It doesn't mean he just hears everything fish fucking think,
Maybe
right?
he does.
That would be the worst. Every
Like,
time he gets in the
what
water,
are the fish
food.
Shoe.
The fuck, yeah. Squirrel. You don't want to hear what the fuck fish think.
I think Aquaman has the worst superpowers of any superhero.
Well, and the criminals have to commit their crimes either in or very near water. There's
True.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
This has been another episode of The Socially Distant Bartender here at the Heart Dagger Saloon in Oakland, California. I am here with Levi as my special guest. Thank you for being here, Levi. We have Hendrick's Gin as well as Opera Prima Sparkling White Wine available for you at the Heart Dagger Saloon Bottle Shop. Please take a look at our Facebook and Instagram pages for our hours of operation. And we would also like to draw some attention to our staff relief fundraiser. If you go to fundraiser.com, that's fundrazr.com, and search for Heart Dagger Saloon and Amplifier Staff Relief Fund, we would appreciate any donations y'all can throw at us. Thank you, and stay the hell away from me.